Hi, welcome to another video from Yes I Can English course where we're going to explain when to use I, when to use me, we or us or he or him, she or her. These are words that people sort of understand when they're learning English, or that people want to really understand their specific use. If you are studying English, or if you're practicing English, or if you want to improve your English, probably this is a question that you have. I'm Oswald, and I'm a teacher and coach in Yes I Can. Welcome. Well, the first thing I want to tell you is that I and me are both pronouns. We and us are pronouns. Both of these lists are pronouns. And I'm going to talk about the function of a pronoun. The function of a pronoun is to substitute a noun. See it as a spare wheel in a car, or see it as a sweetener, replacing sugar. So we could say that the definition of a pronoun is a pronoun substitutes a noun. A pronoun replaces a noun. Why would we want to replace a noun? Well, there are several reasons why. Let me give you an example. Let's say that we're writing an article, we're writing an essay about Mr. President Vladimir Putin, and we're going to speak about Mr. Putin for about probably 3 sheets, and we're writing about him, and we're talking about him. So there's got to be a point where saying the name Prime Minister Vladimir Putin so many times, or Vladimir Putin, or Mr. President Vladimir Putin, or Mr. Putin is going to be kind of redundant. So we want to replace the title or the name by a pronoun. In this case, he or him. That way, you don't repeat the name so many times. This is one of the reasons why we want to use pronouns. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. You see, in Yes I Can, we use a different order. Many times ago, I was trying to find an innovation where my students could use the pronouns more effectively. And I came up with this order, and it goes like this: I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. If you look at the other list of object pronouns, it would go like me, us, another you, them, him, her, it. And both of these lists are pronouns. The difference is that the first list are called subject pronouns, and the second list are called object pronouns. And here comes the question that probably all of you have by this moment. How do I know when to use I and when to use me? And the key is to find the verb of the sentence. The verb is going to tell you if you're going to use a subject pronoun or an object pronoun. Why? Let me tell you something more about the subject. The subject is, let's say that is the star of the movie. So the subject tells you what's going on. We're going to talk about the subject, and the object is the word that receives the effect of the subject. So let me give you this example. Let's talk about, let's say, Shakira. And in my original sentence, Shakira is from Colombia. okay? Shakira is from Colombia. So I want to substitute Shakira. So which pronoun am I gonna use? Am I gonna use the subject pronoun or an object pronoun? So I'm gonna look at the verb. And in this case, it's is. Shakira is from Colombia. So if Shakira is before the verb, I must use a subject pronoun. I'm going to give you another example where Shakira is after the verb. But in this case, I'm going to substitute Shakira by she. So I can say, she is from Colombia. All right? What if I say, Shakira loves her husband? So I believe it's Piqué, right? So Shakira loves Piqué. And I want to substitute Piqué. So look at the verb. Shakira is still being the star of the movie. She's the subject. But she's having an effect on the object, which in this case is Piqué. Shakira loves Piqué. So I want to substitute Piqué, and I would have to use what? A subject pronoun or an object pronoun? What do you guys say? Shakira loves Piqué, and loves is this beautiful verb in the middle of the sentence. So Piqué is after the verb. That means that I have to choose one of the object pronouns. So I substitute Piqué by him. And that's how you decide if you're going to choose he or him to substitute Piqué. So we can say Shakira loves him. But not only does Shakira love Piqué, Shakira loves her husband and her baby. So I have two guys, he plus he or him plus him, and that will be them. Shakira loves them dearly. Now, let's choose another subject, but let's keep Shakira in the equation. And look at the next sentence. Let's bring J-Lo into the movie. So now J-Lo is the star of the movie. And let's say that J-Lo hugs Shakira. So I want to substitute Shakira. And in the last sentences, we said that Shakira was she. But now Shakira is after the verb, because our sentence says J-Lo hugs Shakira. So if we want to substitute Shakira, we can say J-Lo hugs her. How do we know it was her and it was not she? Because of the verb, hugs. J-Lo hugs Shakira. J-Lo hugs her. So every time you're confused and you don't know when to use either I, we, you, they, he, she, it, or me, us, you, them, him, her, it, remember about the verb. The verb is the word that's going to tell you where your pronoun is going to go. If it's going to be a subject pronoun before the verb or an object pronoun. Thank you for watching one more of our Yes I Can videos. I'm sure this video added a lot of value to your English. Remember, it's possible to speak English fluently. It doesn't matter from what part of the world you are. What matters is your will, your determination, and your passion for doing this. Thank you. Subscribe to our channel so you can continue watching more of our videos from Yes I Can, the English Embassy.